Presidents are remembered for the decisions they make inside the Oval Office. But some of the biggest impacts of their presidency come from their choice in a single person, or two, in the case of former President George H.W. Bush. I'm talking about his Supreme Court picks. Justices David Souter and Clarence Thomas have proven to be influential and disastrous judges, depending on who you ask.
David Souter turned out to be quite a disappointment to conservatives. Pretty quickly after he joined the court in 1992, he joined Justice Sandra Day O'Connor and Justice Anthony Kennedy in a case called Planned Parenthood versus Casey that reaffirmed a woman's right to an abortion.
That decision and many other liberal ones caused conservatives to chant, "No more Souter," when deciding future picks. But it's not that the 41st president didn't have conservative options. Bush chose Justice Souter when he'd only been on the federal bench for 2 months.
He didn't have much of a paper trail, but there were assurances that he was going to be a good, reliable conservative. There'd been a couple of fairly turbulent nominations and confirmations during the Reagan years, and I think they wanted a pretty easy process.
Justice Souter was confirmed easily. He got through 90-9. It was Bush's second nominee, Clarence Thomas, who faced much more scrutiny. Bush stood by Thomas as he faced enormous criticism during the Anita Hill trial. He made it through by the skin of his teeth, 52-48.
He probably felt that he owed him loyalty, and so he showed it. And certainly he got the conservative vote that he and his staff had hoped for.
Thomas still sits on the bench and is 70 years old. He could make influential decisions for years to come. Souter, on the other hand, retired at 69. That's young for justices. Also disappointing conservatives, Souter waited until the younger Bush was out of office and President Obama was in, ensuring a more liberal justice would be appointed. Bush's picks might have been an ideological wash, but his decisions did leave a legacy. Future administrations would be much more careful about the values of their selections for the court.
Justice Neil Gorsuch or Justice Brett Kavanaugh at their confirmation hearings, they will tell you that they haven't talked to anyone on the president's staff or anyone at the Federalist Society about their views on an issue like abortion. And so, but there certainly must be some very careful vetting going on, I think, far more seriously perhaps than with Justice Souter. I think they want to be very, very careful about who they're putting on.